Our women's doubles gold medal match between the 2-seed Emily Cederquist and Yana Newell and the 4 seeds of Allison Harris and Bobbi Oshiro as we welcome you into the booth here at Championship Court of the Billie Jean King USA National Tennis Center alongside APP U.S. National Team Head Coach Chad Edwards and Pro Pickleball Coach Dominic Catalano. I'm Dorian Kraft. Fellas, to get to this championship match, one of our pairings had to go through the top seed, and it was Harris and Oshiro taking down Megan Fudge and Jill Braverman to get into this gold medal pairing.
Well, we've talked about it quite a lot as Bobbi Oshiro might be the most underrated person in pickleball unless you know her, and we're seeing it where she's continuing deep run. She already won a medal this year with Susanna Barr. Now here back in the finals with Allison Harris. They're playing straight up. Oshiro is so strong on the right side. She can create. Harris has come out and she's starting to play more aggressive. She's playing with power. She's putting the pressure on. So it's going to be a good test for Newell and Cederquist.
Meanwhile, Newell and Cederquist, they have really established themselves as one of the premier duos on the women's doubles side.
Yeah, they're very familiar with each other. They team up pretty much every tournament that they're both at, and they've won a gold medal before. So very familiar with each other. They know where each other's going to be at all times. They feed off of each other's energy. My key for them is Yana Newell getting off to a hot start. If Yana Newell can get off to a hot start and Emily Cederquist can feed off of that, that's where they're going to be at their strength. Look for Yana Newell to speed some balls up. Cederquist will be ready, put those balls away, and that is their key to victory here on Championship Saturday.
The sun is shining here in Queens. That has happened few and far between this week. 59 degrees. A little breezy here on Championship Court, but it is a beautiful day at Corona Park, and we have got women's doubles gold medal action coming up next at the Zimmer Biomet APP New York City Open.
"16 years from today, Greg Gerstner will finally land the perfect cannonball. Unsuspecting friends? Check. Epic water displacement? Big check. A work of art that's only possible because Greg is already meeting all these same people at AARP volunteer and community events. They'll keep Greg active, involved, and mischievous, and help make sure his happiness lives as long as he does. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
People play pickleball for exercise, competition, or to hang out with friends. What your reason is doesn't matter to Gamma. What matters is that you play, that you enjoy playing with passion, and you have so much fun you can't wait to play again. At Gamma, we offer paddles perfect for all levels, including yours, because pickleball is about you, the player, and what feels right. Pickleball is your game. Make Gamma your paddle. Play to live, live to play. Gamma Pickleball.
When you choose the James at Ohio State,
you're opting for care from a highly specialized team dedicated to treating one type of cancer, yours.
For your cancer care, the choice is clear. The James at Ohio State.
The APP is sponsored by AARP, helping your health and happiness live as long as you do. The James, the official hospital of the APP Tour. And Centerline Athletics, performance apparel created by and for pickleball players. A really fun women's doubles gold medal match. Yana Newell and Emily Cederquist taking on Jill Braverman and Megan Fudge.
Wow, that was a tough ball right there. And again. Wow.
Game 11-5. I'm out change.
Emily Cederquist and Yana Newell. Great reset there.
Point.
And Newell finds the middle, and she's fired
women can't try to match power with Cederquist and Newell.
And it sets up a championship point opportunity here. Emily Cederquist and Yana Newell. Yana Newell and Emily Cederquist are golden here at the Owl APP Newport Beach Open.
We've been saving that energy all day long, and we came out firing, we came out loud, and honestly it was the easiest match of the day because of the energy.
That was the first gold medal won as a duo for Yana Newell and Emily Cederquist. They also captured a gold medal in women's doubles in Fort Lauderdale back in April, coming off of a silver medal in Cincinnati. There's a look at Emily Cederquist, 25 years old, from Temecula, California. Meanwhile, her partner, Yana Newell, 27 years old, lives in Kansas City, Missouri, originally from Russia. Newell won a gold medal in women's doubles last year alongside Megan Fudge.
Here in New York.
That's right. Bobbi Oshiro, 30 years old, living in Plantation, Florida, playing with Allison Harris. And Oshiro and Harris, much like Newell and Cederquist, they've won lots of medals. On the Oshiro-Harris side, haven't won any together.
No, new.
This is a new, like
new.
This week, new.
Yeah. Working out so far, so good. Sitting pretty here in Championship Saturday.
2 out of 3 to 11. Game
Harris,
1.
30 years old, lives in Nashville, Tennessee.
0-0-2.
She and Oshiro will be receiving first. They are at the top of your screen in black. Cederquist and Newell at the bottom of the screen in the white and peach.
Ooh, slides it down the line. Good pressure there from Harris and Oshiro. That's where they'll need to be. Try and keep Cederquist and Newell off balance.
Gets on it. Yeah, gets away with it right there. Cederquist loves that two-handed backhand in the middle right there. Why she's such a great right-sided partner there. She won't miss that very often.
Oh. Getting a little love off the tape is Harris. Another point.
2-0-1.
Ooh, nice
Second
ball
serve.
there from Cederquist. Little inside-out forehand. Looked like it might float out. Oshiro left it, but drops in.
2-0-2. Side out.
Short on the pickup, side out.
That's a good spot there from Newell, right in the middle. Harris was a couple of steps behind the kitchen line. Created that little miscommunication. And a
Oshiro
nice drive.
stepping over into the net. So Newell and Cederquist on the board.
Big forehand from Yana Newell, Chad. We always talk about it. If that's dialed in, that's trouble. Oh, there she is.
Oh, the miss hit to the net cord. Just throwing everything out there. Add a little extra spin to it. Cederquist will take it.
Second serve.
Good heavy
into the net.
Yeah, heavy return right there from Allison Harris. It put Newell on her heels a little bit as she goes to drive this third.
2-2-2.
That's a really good angle on the return there from Oshiro.
Yeah, good angle on the return, and then a great backhand roll from Oshiro. We always talk about Bobbi Oshiro, not the tallest woman on tour, but she uses every bit of her length to her advantage, takes a lot of balls out of the air at the kitchen line.
Oshiro and Newell very similar in that way.
There it is again. It's that reach and roll.
Yeah, the one hand, not a whole lot of women have it with as much power and shape as Oshiro does.
Oh, nice serve to the sideline there from Allison Harris.
Big serve, and Harris and Oshiro have doubled up Cederquist and Newell, 4-2-1. Harris creating all over the line.
Yeah, Harris stepping in, being aggressive on the backhand. You see her instantly go to the forehand with a big finish.
5-2-1.
Doreen's got a question.
Yeah, she took a deep breath before and then held it.
Oh, great hands.
Reset.
Oshiro finishes through the middle.
What hands from all four of these ladies right there. Good reset in the middle from Oshiro, but Dorian, you had a question?
Not a question, just an observation. As Harris, you typically think of her game very defensive-minded. She has come out and been aggressive here in game number one.
But when she came into pickleball, this is how she played. She came in, she was aggressive, she was speeding it up. Then, you know, the defense developed, and she got a little bit back on her heels at times, got a few steps away from the kitchen line. So it's been a conscious effort for Harris to try and be more aggressive, get back up to the kitchen line, put some pressure on, and we're starting to see that now.
The APP Women's Open presented by the James is back. Coming to Columbus, Ohio, October 3rd through 5th. The second annual Women's Open is designed for all women to compete, celebrate, and connect in the name of breast cancer awareness. Check out the app.global for more information.
Time in. 6-2-1. Second serve.
That ball sat on the top of the net cord.
Oshiro just couldn't unhitch the trailer. And then she started to move, and then the feet didn't want to work.
Missed return there from Newell. It's a 5-point lead for Oshiro and Harris.
7-2-2.
Oh, excellent defense there from Oshiro. Yeah, Newell took off for the fake Oni. Cederquist tried to change direction, go inside out. Just ran off the paddle a little too much. Oh, nice get. It's in.
Yep. Oh! Oshiro looking down at the baseline, trying to decide whether or not that ball was going to be.
Be in.
Even I thought that one was going to be in. So
it probably was out.
Doubt, yeah.
2-8-1.
Am I the litmus test for whether my ball is in or out?
Yes.
Excellent
Beautiful
roll.
construction from Harris and Oshiro.
But it's the perfect roll there from Allison Harris. She reaches in, takes the ball out of the air. Aggressive roll. Pulls Cederquist out wide, and then allows Oshiro to put it back in the hole that Harris created.
The miss hits in. Nice D.
Reset. Oh, and then Newell misses the easy bunny for the side out.
I think she was expecting a little more pace from Oshiro right there. Didn't get it. And then we'll miss it.
Newell trying to go backhand overhead, puts it into the net instead. 9-2.
Newell shedding the sunglasses between points here.
Into the
Harris
hip.
playing with a lot more confidence here.
And talking to some of the women's teams this week, this is what's been happening with Harris and Oshiro. they've been winning quickly.
Brings up a game point. Good coverage.
Wow.
Harris paints the line straight forward. Affair in game number 1. Harris and Oshiro take it 11-2. The 4 seeds rolling here in Queens.
Over 10 years ago, Gearbox changed the game. No honeycomb, no soft spots, just pure, patented technology. Players felt it instantly. This was different. That legacy lives on in the new GX2. With our SST 2.0 carbon fiber rib core, it delivers explosive pop, locked-in control, and unreal feel. It's not just better, it's Gearbox. Visit gearboxsports.com to experience the paddle built different.
At The Botanist, we always look further, seeing potential where others may not. We sustainably hand forage 22 Isla Botanicals to make a beautifully balanced gin, capturing the essence of our Scottish island home. Consciously crafted by our community to be enjoyed by yours. Look further.
Introducing Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour. They're ultra lightweight and responsive for incredible speed. They have Goodyear rubber outsoles with a specialized pickleball design for increased side-to-side stability and agility. Plus, they feature shock-absorbing foam and Skechers' famous relaxed fit design for incredible comfort game after game. Conquer the court in comfort. Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour.
Humana Medicare Advantage plans. Carry this card, and you could have the power to unlock benefits beyond original Medicare. With a Humana Medicare Advantage plan, you could get doctor, hospital, and prescription drug coverage in one convenient plan. Most plans include routine dental, vision, even hearing benefits. There's also a cap on your out-of-pocket medical expenses. That's more than you get with original Medicare, and Humana offers $0 or low monthly plan premiums. Call now.
Bobbi Oshiro and Allison Harris making quick work of game number 1.
Yeah, very clean, Jen.
Harris coming out. She was playing a lot more aggressive. Oshiro able to take advantage of some of the holes that Harris created on the rolls. I mean, this is a really good partnership right now.
They're both creating very well right now.
Game 2, time in. 0-0.
It'll be Harris and Oshiro to serve first here in game number 2.
Side out.
Nice deep ball there to force the side out.
0-0-1. Point.
Well, that's the start that Newell and Cederquist want. A couple of mishits, one from Harris,
1-0-1.
one from Oshiro. Excellent backhands there from Oshiro. She stretched out wide, stays down in the legs. Long time through that motion. She doesn't cut that motion short.
What a spot and roll from Oshiro.
That's so good. She holds it on the paddle so long, almost makes Newell commit, and then finds a hole through the middle.
It was almost nunnery-esque.
She's already down there.
Well,
Like, just
in
hold it.
fairness.
All right, we've talked about that with her, too.
pushing Newell back into the net. What a piece.
That's the one susceptible spot if Cederquist and Newell ever don't uncoil.
Yeah.
And you have Newell on the right, her inside foot right there.
That left foot.
Yeah, because she'll try and fight to get around that.
Cederquist standing up, puts it into the net as Harris and Oshiro in front.
Well, Cederquist got pushed like 2 feet back behind the kitchen line there, and then she tried to rush back up and flick a ball at the same time. Difficult to do.
Oh, that's dirty.
Wow. How many lines is Allison Harris going to paint today?
Pablo Picasso, baby.
4.
Just painting lines
5.
out there.
3-1-1.
Give me a
Over under 4.
Oh, over. Over. Oh.
Good spot from Cederquist.
Well, much better job right there from Cederquist. She gets tall there, but because the ball was up. When she got tall 2 points ago, ball was low.
What a serve, deep and heavy.
Oh, just slid through the court right there. Didn't come up.
4-1-2.
Just like that, a 4-1 lead.
Oh, that's a good hold there from Cederquist. Makes it look like she's going to go down the line and then changes back through the middle. You see the paddle positioning here, body positioning.
1-4-1.
That's a good spot.
Tough pick up there for Cederquist. Second serve coming.
Just a little inside out forehand dink. Aggressive dink though from Allison Harris at the left foot of Emily Cederquist.
1-4-2.
Cederquist doesn't clear the feet, gets jammed up.
Oh, Newell, heavy top spin to bring it in.
It looked like it was going to be a foot out off the paddle, and it's a foot inside the baseline and catches the sideline.
Well, I thought it was going out, so clearly it had to stay in. Oh, Oshiro not able to make the pickup. Another point as Cederquist and Newell back within 1.
3-4-2.
Nice drop from Yana Newell off of her third shot drive. She drops the fifth nicely, gets Harris on her heels just enough, and Cederquist able to put that last one away.
It was a great deep return from Harris, follows it up and forces the side out.
Well, deep return, deep fourth, and then a reach in and aggressive roll as Newell sitting on the backhand, kind of protect the middle.
Cederquist slides it down the line. What is she seeing there in Cederquist that she feels like she can exploit?
Well, watch the footwork of Harris right here. She takes a step to the middle and then gives that big window down the line.
Another trickler for Cederquist.
And every time it's Bobbi Oshiro that's up at the kitchen line going, I can't get it, I can't get it.
Dive.
4-4-1.
Ooh. Close to a kitchen violation there.
Newell let it get behind her, tried to flip up the lob. It was too long. Second serve.
Yeah, again, it's tough. Defensive lob, you're on your heels and you're going to overhit it a little bit.
4-4-2. Side out.
Well, did not come up. Side out.
Well, a little mishit there from Oshiro. Caught at bottom edge. It ended up working out even better.
4-4-1.
Still got the roll, but the ball didn't bounce. Yeah. Oh, just deep.
Second serve.
I thought off her pedal that was going to drop, and it doesn't. That sailed a little long. Didn't get much roll on it. It was more of a jab at it.
4-4-2.
Oh, Cederquist tried to go for the lob. You didn't like it, Dom?
No,
not over Bobbi.
I mean, right ball that she could do it off, but the lob went back through the middle.
Oh.
Attention, Raphael Payles, Gia Arcieri. Raphael Payles.
Out again. More aggressive play at the kitchen line from Harris and Oshiro.
Well, again, it's good ball movement from Harris. Going out wide and then brings back in.
Ooh, good pickup. Oh, and then pushes it long.
I like the aggressiveness right there from Yana Newell, trying to take that one and move that, with that backhand. But again, she can't get enough roll on it.
Timeout on court as Harris and Oshiro up by 3 in game number 2. We will step away for a quick word from our sponsors.
Now it's not the time to give up, but to give in. I won't allow it. You won't allow it. I mean, the couch doesn't own you. You own you. Am I right? Of course I'm right. You can do this. Well, maybe not this, but you get the idea, right? Don't be a couch potato.
Find a doctor at you'llbeback.com. Arnold says, do it now.
Humana Medicare Advantage plans. Carry this card, and you could have the power to unlock benefits beyond original Medicare. With a Humana Medicare Advantage plan, you could get doctor, hospital, and prescription drug coverage in one convenient plan. Most plans include routine dental, vision, even hearing benefits. There's also a cap on your out-of-pocket medical expenses. That's more than you get with original Medicare, and Humana offers $0 or low monthly plan premiums. Call now.
Cederquist and Newell finding themselves trailing by 3 in game number 2. Harris and Oshiro on a 3-point run here on second serve after they opened up game number 1, 11-2.
Yeah, nice job here from Oshiro and Harris to kind of slow the roll down of Newell and Cederquist, who came out, with a good start here to game 2.
And a good crowd on hand at championship court on the grounds of the Billie Jean King USTA National Tennis Center to take it in here at the Zimmer Biomet APP New York City Open. Good hands.
Well, that ball's out.
Cederquist trying to tell Newell, no, let it go, but I don't know. I think it might have stayed in. I don't think it was that high. You think that ball was out on the sideline?
Yeah.
The one Bobbi played? Allison played?
Yeah.
Right her up.
Just able to keep it off the body, maybe.
But better spot there on the offensive lob, because this time it goes over the left shoulder of Harris. The only thing she can try and do is hit a backhand overhead.
Harris all over it in the middle.
The reason it's not good is because Harris pulled the ball back to the middle, so when she pulls the ball back to the middle, she slid to the middle to cover. If the speed up's going to go anywhere there from Cederquist, she's got to go cross body and go to the right hip of Allison Harris instead of going trying to go right down the middle.
Why is the right hip the right spot?
Because it's cross body, because it's going opposite of where she's moving.
482.
She's moving to the middle to cover, so you're going backside on her. Oh.
Yeah.
Point.
Chad and I are both going, don't do that. Don't drop that right there.
Needed to hit one more overhead, and then that kind of little block right there from Oshiro would have been more effective. But the fact that Newell was set at the baseline, she's going to get there easily.
Missed return. Back within 2 are Cederquist and Newell.
682.
Tracking it for the ATP. What a get.
That ball rolled on the top of the
bounce.
tape for about 2 or 3 feet, and Cederquist reads it nicely, knows she's going to have a clean ATP here.
Side out.
Good spot there from Harris again. Finding that left foot of Newell.
A good run for Cederquist and Newell. They get 3 back.
871.
Hands.
Yep.
The wind was playing havoc in that point. It was holding some dinks up, moving that ball around. Good adjustments from all 4 ladies, but nice little half lob right there from Yana Newell.
Oh, good step in there from Oshiro. Got that ball back on Cederquist quickly.
Worst part is she smiles at you when she does it.
Cederquist pulls it wide, and it brings up a championship point for Harris and Oshiro.
Timeout receivers, 10-7.
The timeout taken here for Newell and Cederquist.
Yeah, good timeout here. Trying to slow the momentum, see if they can hold here, get that serve back, and try and cut away at this lead. And
obviously coming out, the #1 thing is to get a quality return, but how did Cederquist and Newell set up this next point to get back on serve?
Well, again, right now is you have Harris and Oshiro controlling the points. They're speeding up when they want. When Cederquist and Newell took control, they were the ones that were dictating the pace of play. They've got to dictate the pace of play, but again, you can't be too risky here, because again, the second you get too risky, you go wide, you go in the net, the match is over.
I'd find the middle of the feet on Oshiro and Harris and try to push them kind of a little bit wider. Neither of them really like that ball right between the feet.
Oh. Matrix action.
Big backswing there from Allison Harris.
Newell nearly wearing it. They stay alive as they fought off a championship point.
7-10-1.
That's a big answer right there. They hold, fight off championship point, and then answer immediately and put a point on the board.
They get 2.
Back-to-back missed returns as Cederquist and Newell trailing by 1.
Side out.
Good spot there from Oshiro. Catching Cederquist, still moving right
Side
there.
out.
Second serve on the way.
Sorry, referee question. Second serve. 9-7-0. 9-10-2. 9-10-2.
Oh, that's
hit. Off the edge guard. Oshiro and Harris work around the two missed returns, and now championship point number 2. The Queens are crowned here in Corona Park. Bobbi Oshiro, Allison Harris win their first medal as a duo, and it's golden.
Yeah, nice job right there from Allison Harris and Bobbi Oshiro. They played super great throughout the whole draw and the bracket the other day to get here and continue their business-like trip here in New York.
Years from today, Greg Gerstner will finally land the perfect cannonball. Unsuspecting friends? Check. Epic water displacement? Big check. A work of art that's only possible because Greg is already meeting all these same people at AARP volunteer and community events. They'll keep Greg active, involved, and mischievous, and help make sure his happiness lives as long as he does. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
Here's your Zimmer Biomet recovery moment of the match, Chad. Oshiro and Harris, business-like here in New York.
Well, outstanding performance by them. They came out, they had a game plan. Harris playing much more aggressive here this week, and Oshiro really stepping up to the plate here in their courtside with Dorian.
Allison, Bobbi, congratulations. A gold medal here in New York. Allison, we saw you be really aggressive. You were painting lines. You were taking your shots. What were you seeing that you felt like you could take advantage of?
You know, I've just been implementing that in practice the last couple of weeks. Simoni's been helping me actually a lot. Just everyone's been encouraging me, just go for it, stop being scared, and swing away.
Well, it certainly worked out for you today. Bobbi, this is the first time pairing with you and Allison. You guys didn't drop a game this entire tournament. What does that tell you about how your games complement one another?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, great run by Yana and Emily. They had it was an awesome fight. Thank you for everyone for coming out to watch. This is a huge New York crowd, so it's awesome to see. But no, this is actually our first time playing together in a tournament. Didn't really practice, so played our first match on Saturday, but literally love. She's a good player and a good partner first and foremost. And she's steady. She's positive, and I'm able to trust her, and I'm able to do whatever I can on the court just because I trust that she can make the ball.
You guys are good partners, and now you are champions. Allison Harris, Bobbi Oshiro, your women's doubles gold medalist here in New York.
Well, Allison and Bobbi hadn't even practiced until Saturday, but they come out here, dominant performance, take the gold medal, and you heard it from Bobbi. They could trust each other out there on the court. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more action from the Zimmer Biomet APP New York City Open.